Gentlemen, to talk about Killzone Shadowfall, please welcome the art directors from Guerrilla Games.
Thank you. Cheers. Right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to E3. I'm Misha Baas. I'm the project art director of Killzone 4, Shadowfall. And I would like you to take a look at our announce demo we showed in February. OK, that's it. Take it away.
The waiting around that messes with your head. Just now you're here, things start moving, huh?
Nobody gets through without clearance.
Back up! Back up! Let him through! This way, sir.
Sorry, sir, just a formality. Okay, clear. Please proceed.
What happened to the plane? Where did that go?
Yeah, well, All right. So this was a live presentation. Eric died. He's still a better player than us, so don't take it too hard on him. Okay, so I'm here to talk about the art of Killzone Shadowfall, more specifically about the demo you just saw. So 2 years ago, at the end of Killzone 3, we were faced with a destroyed planet, and we had to find a new planet to set the new game on. So it was kind of the perfect moment for some change. Planet is destroyed. The planet was very kind of typical Killzone, brown, green. Everything was miserable and destroyed and already, or worn down, and kind of an awful place. Perfect home for the Helghast. Now, here we are. We're faced with a new situation. So, let's take it a different direction. It's going to be next gen. So, let's do something with a lot more color, a lot more vibrancy. The perfect place for that is Vecta. Vecta is the original planet in Killzone 1, home of the ISA. It's a beautiful planet. It's lush, it's green, lots of water, and we decided to. We thought it was actually a brilliant place, a brilliant opportunity to take take that aspect, that beautiful environment, and then take the Helghast and mix them in that environment and see what happens next. All right, that's my introduction. I would like to now give the mic to Roy. He's the concept art director.
Hi guys, it was great to be here. I'm Roy Posma. I'm also art director on Killzone Shadowfall. Mainly responsible for all the 2D work, all the concepts, and pretty much all the designs that we make for the Killzone universe. So, how to make this massive, futuristic, utopian city, while actually maintaining the realism with a twist, which is really important for us. That's sort of our key phrase that we apply to anything we design in the game. So you can break down a city in many things. The thing we didn't want to do too much with was actually the architecture. Now for us, we definitely want to make amazing, big, shiny buildings, but we really wanted to keep them as realistic as possible. Make them big, make them shiny, but at the same time, if you look at a building, you'll understand it's a building. That's actually our main ingredient for the realism out of the thing. So for the twist, we wanted to go into a next step. We really wanted to play with the setting. So what we actually did and what inspired us is back on Killzone 1, we actually had Vecta City as well. Only back then the city was built on a slope. We had these stairs on it with all this, with the city on it. Problem was back then we couldn't really show the vision. We didn't have the power to make that work. This time we could. So we really wanted to make it shine, to make it great, and we actually want to make it a bit bigger as well. So what we actually did, it's the twist thing we took. We took a massive hoover dam, and at the same time, we mix it up. As we call it, it's the Delta works. It's this big dike that actually makes sure that, where we live in the Netherlands, we don't drown. So we combined those two together, and out of that came this insanely huge hoover dam. Is probably up to 2 miles high. And what we did, we took our city and we just placed it straight on top of it. And that's actually, how we got the twist in, and created this really, well, I'd say futuristic, crazy city. So the next thing we had a lab is just how to make an utopian city out of it. So what we did, we just kicked out all the traffic. You don't want to have traffic jams, all these kind of things in the city where you live. So we make these big clusters of trains, put everybody in there, and then we could take out all the roads, put nice parks in there. Everybody can stroll around and be happy and all these kind of things. The problem is if you take all that traffic out, you also lose a lot of life in the city. So we had to bring that back. And how we did that was with this baby here. We came up with this sort of, as we call it, the commercial bots. Now if you, I don't know, order shoes or pizza or whatever, they will bring it home. So we got 10,000s of these things flying through the city with all these kind of different kind of commercial signage on it and have all these kind of things, and they really bring back the life, well, in our city. And that's pretty much how we build this thing up. Next thing I want to show is actually, this is a final model. The ones you see here, you have to remember, this demo is half year old. It's all pre-alpha. That one is I'm not saying finished, but that's our current state of, of our model, of the commercial bot. We have all these signage on it. I think this is like the, the World Transport Federation brand. I want to take you on and actually show some of our new characters as well. Now this guy, this is one of our new enemies. He's like a Helgas terrorist, and again, that's like half year old. That's pre-alpha. That's our current in-game model. We got up to like 40,000 polygons in it. This is actually really in-game model. It's not a render or something. You can see all the amazing detail on this guy. What made this guy like really interesting actually is he's like a mix of both sides. He's like an ISA civilian, like the sporty base, that's what we base him on, and actually we dress him up with all these Helgas surplus military hardware. That's all these straps on it, which is like really great, for the design of a character. You can really play with all the volumes. We have all these straps like flying around, in the wind, and when he's running, all these kind of cool things. And it's a nasty guy. You can cloak, disguise, all these kind of things. So another guy. This is one of my favorite characters, to be honest. He's been with us since I think Killzone 2 and Killzone 3 was there. He's our sniper. This guy can cloak as well. We really wanted to revamp this guy. Again, it's an in-game shot. If you really look like at all the detail of this guy, what I really like to do with all the characters is to stack up as many different materials on top of each other. It really gives a lot of depth to the character design. With all our new shaders, everything has different properties and fidelity on it. One of the new characters I like to show off as well is actually Echo. Now she will be a bit, she's a bit like the Shadow Marshal actually of the Helga. So you're definitely going to meet up with her. And that's the last part for like my part is introduce you to the new version of our main iconic enemy. The Helga's Assault guy. So that's it for me. I just want to hand it over to Arjen Bak. He's going to show his in the real demo behind the scenes, and here you go.
Hello guys. So I'm Arjen Bak. I am the environment art director on Killzone Shadowfall. My responsibility is to translate that vision that the guys just talked about into the actual game world and make sure that that's done at the highest possible quality. Now, in this demo, we have the Helgas terrorist plays a bomb inside the building. And to create this event, we actually built two versions of the game world, one before and one after the blast. Now, to give you a better look at this, I'm going to take the camera out of the first-person perspective and go into more of a bird's-eye view. So the reason we built this world in two stages is because we needed a lot of control over the environment for gameplay, but we also needed a lot of control over the blast direction. So what you can see on the screen right now is that the blast originated from the building, then fanned out to the sides, and then all the way in the back here where all the small debris landed. Now, another new system that we added to Killzone is what we call the dynamic dust system. And this system allows us to add a thin layer of dust onto the characters and onto the world and onto any object that is either moving or standing still. So you can see in these corners here, you got all the dust building up. There is dust on the tops of these cover pieces. So the last thing I want to show you guys is one of our debug tools. So this debug tool is something that we use to manage the tremendous amount of detail that you see on the screen here. It allows us to, let me see if I can get it up here. There we go. Right, so it allows it to very visually see all the detail that we're drawing and all the time that we're spending to build these frames. So this is the start location. This is where the explosion happens. You can see all the characters. You can see the square here. I can fly out here through the destroyed lobby that we earlier just fought through. See all the characters and all the detail. Then go out in the back here and eventually look out over this entire city that are full 3D models being rendered at real time. So this concludes our behind-the-scenes look on Killzone Shadowfall. If you'd like to see more, there is the experience room over on your right. We're live demoing a entirely new single-player mission. And enjoy E3, and thanks for listening.
Let me show you something. It was a recon mission across the wall. We've heard nothing since. One wrong move and this all blows up in our face. Do what you do best.